before my break. So I'm going to continue coiling this hair, and I'm going to show you guys how to coil this hair using my coiling iron. So now let's get right into it. It needs to get hot. Baby, do you need me for anything? So I'm using 220-degree instead, because of course you can see it's hot right now, and I'm using 220-degree, and I want it to be as hot as possible. Now mind you, you're not advised to use 220-degree when working with a synthetic hair. You should actually just turn it on, and then you should be very fast when coiling so it doesn't melt the hair. We all know that synthetic hairs don't take on heat. Okay, so I'm working with a human hair, and I can use as much heat as I want, in as much as I'll still have to be careful, of course. So I'm just going to split it and take the section that I want to work with, and I'll comb it out. After combing it out, I go in with my holding spray. Now this is how you use your holding spray. You don't place it like this. You spray from afar, just like that, just like that. Okay, and then you go in with your comb. You comb. You're doing this you're because you do not want to see any fly away by the time you're done. So you straighten, right, twice, and then you straighten again, just like this. And then the third time you're going in, you're basically just going to go in and coil like this, just like this. And you hold. Okay, you hold it for about say 30 minutes, 30 seconds. It depends on how hot your coiler is, and then you release. So when you release, you should have something like this. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this process until I achieve my desired coils, just like that. Now these are the flyaways that I was talking about, all these tiny hairs that are everywhere. You don't want that. Okay, now remember, you comb out, and then you take your holding spray. You spray from afar, just like this, and then you go in with your comb again, and you comb, and you go in with your coiler, just like this, and then you coil all the way up, and then you go in again, you coil like this, just like this. Okay, like this, and you repeat the process. Okay, now you take a section again. Please don't take as much as you can work with. Don't take too much, especially if you're a beginner. Now make sure you clear any flyaways out. Of course, you're going to be using your um, holding spray, but at the same time, you also need to do the work, right? Now, you take a section just like this, you comb it out, and then you pin this section, you pin it. Of course, you're not working with it, so you have to take it out of the way, and then you go in with your holding spray just like this, and then you comb out. And the next step is for you to go in with your coiler just like this. You straighten it first, you turn it again, you straighten it, and then you turn, and this time you're coming like this, just like this, towards this direction. Okay, now if you feel like it's not up to what you want to achieve, you go back again, because this is not what I wanted. Like comb, you can do this as many times as you want, right? Just like that, just like that. You curl again, release it gently. Whoosh, this is very hot. And then go in, you hold for say 30 seconds. It depends on how hot your curler is. And then you hold it and then you gently release, like this, like this. I don't know why it's not. Let's do this again. Yes. I guess I was not supposed to do that. So just like this, go in, you straighten, and then you curl. Okay, you curl all the way up and you hold it. So this is what I wanted, just like this. So you hold it for about 30 seconds and then you're good to go. Let me get water. And then, yeah, this is it. This is what I wanted. Okay, so I can now pin it up like this. Thank you, babe. Yeah, so continue. Now take this other section, a comb, and then you go in with your holding spray. Do not forget, and spray from afar, please. Spray from afar. You go in with your comb again. You comb. Mind you need to pin this properly so it doesn't interfere. Now you go in, you straighten, and you coil. Okay, you straighten and you coil, just like that. Don't worry about this part that refuse to go in. We'll fix it. Oh. And just like that, you have it. Now this is what you do, and then you pin it. Okay. Now this, we're going to take this other section, just like this, just like this. Separating the hair is going to save you from a lot of flyaways and a lot of confusion at the same time. So just like this, you coil and you pin. Okay, now we're going to separate from here. Take a section. Don't take too much. If you notice, I'm not taking too much more than I can work with. Please guys, let's hit the like button. Thank you. And if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now you comb out and then you go in with your hot spray, just like this, and then you comb again, just like that, and you go in with your coiler, just like this. Make sure you're coiling twice, you're straightening twice, I mean to say. Now this time you're going to go this way and then you're going to do this that's falling off, just like this. Whoosh. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and you hold for about, and then you hold for about 30 seconds, right? And then you let it go, release your clamp, just like this. And you see this part is still firm, right? So we're going to curl this part as well. Okay, let's correct that. Now you straighten and then you curl all the way, releasing the clamp gently, and you curl again. Release it gently and you hold on for about 30 seconds. Hi Adede, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Now you release your clamp just like that. Now we're going to pin it down, of course using a pin. I advise that you get this pin. Now you curl, and then you pin. Make sure to pin it properly. Okay. Now we're going to continue the process. 80, you don't mean it. Oh, wow. And then you come. Please guys, let's like the stream and turn on post notification. Thank you. This thing doing it like this. This thing doing it like this. Are you sure, baby? You straighten, right? And then you curl, straighten all the way, and then you curl. And you do it sensibly. You don't just, go ahead and coil like that. So you hold on, right? You hold it. Hold still, hold still, hold still for about 30 seconds, like I said. And then you gently, gently try to release it. Whoosh, this is hot. This is hot. Gently, okay. And then now you can go ahead and release your clamp just like this. If you want to see the after look, stay tuned. I think I need more pins, so I have to get more pins, and I'll be back. If it's you that say that thing, I'll be back. I'll be back. You guys say it. So we're going to continue. So after this pin, I'll still have to go and get another pin, right? So yeah, just like that. And you've achieved your coil. Coiling is not that complex. Maybe I'm saying this because now I'm a pro, but trust me, it wasn't easy when I was learning. I made a lot of mistakes that could have been avoided. Imagine after coiling a client's hair and it didn't come out well, you still have to go ahead and coil it again because it's not giving what it should give, right? So yeah, that was my case. But now I'd say it's different. Okay, so let's continue. So you're going to comb out, right? Comb out, comb out. And you're going to spray. Do not forget, whatever you do not forget to spray this holding spray. It's going to save you from a lot, right? Spray it, and then you comb out, you comb out, and you go in with your clamp, your coiling iron, and then you straighten from the top, you straighten from the bottom like this, and then you straighten again. And when you get to the part, you coil. Okay, you coil. I might have to do that again, but let's see. You hold it down for about 30 seconds. I think 100. Yay! So guys, let's subscribe, turn on post notification, and of course like the stream. Thank you. So now you're going to release the clamp. You're going to release it. Now if you pay attention, you notice that there's a part of this hair that is not properly coiled. So we're going to do it again. You straighten, and then when you straighten, you coil. Whoosh, this is hot. You coil. Sorry baby, is it Z? You want earpiece? Mm. Yeah. What I want to buy from this girl next is she has this mic that you will connect it. Okay, baby, you promised me mic now. It was fun. You promised to buy me mic.
I said me.
Yes, you. You promised me mic. And so okay, no problem.
Are you sure it's mic I promised?
Yes, you said you were going to get me mic that you don't like. No, you already got me earpiece. Yeah. You now said you were going to get me mic that you don't like how my videos sound. That's what you said. I was playing a video
I
for you.
was just being a
Oh, baby, Abba, Jesus. Oh my God, you promised me. Anyways, guys, you spray your whole baby. So I should not put mind. I should remove my mind. So you comb.
I was just being very proud at that point.
You don't mean it straight. Say, baby. Hi, no. You owe me, Michael. I'll just collect and say, my husband said I should collect. Thank God my sister that sells it. My husband said I should collect. I'll just collect.
Earpiece.
Earpiece.
Yes, like for my computer.
You used to have one. Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry. Baby, I don't remember. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So hi guys, it might be looking rough right now, but trust me, it's coming. It's going to come together at the end of the day. So yeah, just like that. Coiling is not supposed to be difficult if you know the right techniques. Okay, coiling is meant to be easy, like as easy as it can be. Now that is what I'm talking about. So we're going to continue. Okay, just like this, just like this. Okay, now you take a section, you comb out. This is the reason why you have to comb, because see, it's tangling at the bottom. Whatever it is that happened there is not supposed to happen, so it's tangling at the bottom, so you have to, you know, comb it out. Now you go in with your whole spray from afar, remember, and then you comb gently, just like that, and then you straighten, you straighten, and then now you coil. You're going to strategically release your clamp, release it strategically. Forget about the curls, that the hairs that are dropping, we'll fix that when we are done. So you hold for about what, 30 seconds again. So you hold on. Baby, I'm looking for my lip gloss. I'm gonna look for it because my lips is dry. So you gently release your clamp, just like that. Okay, now you go in again, you take the part that refuse, that was being stubborn, and then you coil again, just like this. You coil. Now there are different ways to coil depending on what you are coiling. Okay, so it's not as if you're going to use the same technique for everything. Now look at how that is coming out, even though that's not, you know, what we want, right? So when I'm combing out, I'm also going to show you how to comb out when you're done coiling. So stay tuned if you want to learn it, because you can coil and do whatever it is you want to do. You know, use your holding spray, use your coiling iron properly. But if you do not comb properly, trust me, you're not even going to like the result at the end of the day. Okay. You might even go back and check and still call these ones below. Yeah. So you comb, right? And then you go in with this, and when you get to this point, you coil and you strategically release your clamp so that it doesn't fall off, right? So this is what you should have, just like this. Now we're going to come back and fix this. That shouldn't be a problem. Now you hold on for about 30 seconds again, okay? So now you're going to release your clamp just like this, like this, like this. Okay, look at that. Now let's correct this. You pull. Baby, have you found the social media person?
Mm.
Eh?
No.
Social media? Yeah, no, no. Eh, this your place.
Mm.
Okay. So just like that, see, we've corrected it, okay? Forget how this is looking right now. Everything is going to come together once we're done. So now we're going to take another section to work. Look at that, guys. Look at that curve. Now take another section. It shouldn't be too much, but at the same time, it shouldn't be too small. Okay. So we're sectioning it. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Please like, subscribe, share the video to somebody that you think might want to see this, might want to learn how to make their hairs by themselves, and subscribe. Yeah, that's basically it. Turn on your post notification also for when I go live. So yeah, just like that, just like that. Ta-da! Okay, so you section it, and then you're supposed to pin. But let's see if I take out this pin. Okay, I'm able to pin this together. Ouch! It fell off. Oh no.
Yeah.
So let me do this instead. So now we're going to start from here. So you take your coil. For those of you that are just joining, you're welcome. I'm going to repeat the process and I'm going to show you guys what we're doing. So we're basically working with this section. We're trying to curl this hair and we're using our heat protectant and of course our coiling iron, which is like the major tool that we're using. And then you comb, and then this is your coiling iron, of course, right? You go in, straighten the hair, straighten the hair. You're going to gently, strategically release the clamp, okay, while you're coiling upwards, okay, gently, so that you're doing this because you want the rest of the hair that is not inside the clamp to enter properly, okay. Now when you get to this part, you're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. I like to say that it depends on how hot your coiler is, but regardless of how hot your coiler is, 30 seconds is enough for you to achieve that curls in most cases. Yeah. So now we're going to release the clamp. Release, release, release. Okay. Now, so just like that. Mm. Gigi might wake up soon. I need to go and make pap for her. I think this didn't pin properly. Let me pin it. That's better. So just like this, take a section, you comb it out, comb, comb, and then you go in with a holding spray. Spray from afar, please, and then you comb out, and then you go in with your coiler, you straighten, you straighten, and you straighten, and then you go in, you straighten again, and you go in for the last time. You coil, right? You coil like this. You gently release your clamp, please. Gently, 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 gently. And then you go in again and you release your clamp again because you want this part of the hair to sink in. So you release. This is how you coil your hairs. Both your long bouncy hairs, your short bouncy hairs. It's still the same technique, okay? Now just like that, you hold on for about 30 seconds like I mentioned, okay? And that is it. You release your clamp. You release your clamp, okay? You release. Regardless of the direction that you're coiling towards, you should release your hair on the right direction. This on the left hand side, okay? Because of course you're using your right hand to hold the clamp, so it's not possible that you release it from the right, okay? So let's continue. So you comb out just like that. Make sure it's not tangled. Make sure to detangle it properly. Now you go in, spray from afar, and then you comb out. Now you go in like this, you straighten, you straighten, you straighten, right? And then you coil towards this direction. Already, if you turn it properly, you should see that it's falling towards the right direction. Okay, now you hold it. Make sure to hold it, regardless of how tiny the strand is. You hold it and you pull, and then you go in again. You strategically release your clamp, and just like that, okay. And then you hold it for the next 30. I'm using my hands to hold it here, so whatever it is that you're seeing, don't worry, I'm holding it here. So you hold it for about 30 seconds and then you release it. And then you release it just like so. You release it, okay. Now we're going to continue. Mind you, I'm going to still show you how to comb out so that it's not a waste of your time. After coiling and then you didn't comb out properly, it's going to spoil whatever it is that you've done. So you comb out. Deco's zone. Hi. Or is it Zion? Is that what you wanted to type? Straighten, straighten, and then you coil. So you're coiling towards, see how it's falling towards the right direction, right? Now you pull strategically and then you go back in, and then you pull gently, gently, pull gently, gently, and then you go back in, and then you hold down and you release, right? Now you split. Make sure you're not taking the section that you cannot work with. Okay, take a section that you can work with. Spray, spray, spray. What's this? Okay, spray, spray, and you comb, right? You comb, and then you go in with your clamp like this. It's been a while since I called, but whenever I hold this tool, I somehow just remember how to. So just like this, okay, you release and you go back in, okay, you release, just like, oh, just like that. See, this is the reason why I said you should be careful and do it gently, okay, just like this. So I had to pin that down. Now let's work with the last section from this part. Now you comb, you go in with your whole spray, just like this, and then you comb out, comb, and you go in with your coiler. You straighten all the way down, just like this. Like this. Ooh, and then you hold on just like that for about 30 seconds, yeah, and then you release it, you release it gently, just like that. Now I want to pin this because I didn't hold it for as long as I should, so I'll just pin it like this. Now we're at the top, right? We're at the top, and let's start from here. Look at how it's looking, right? But of course, by the time we're done styling, it's not going to look that way anymore. So you take a section that you want to work with gently. You're going to be like some little maintenance afterwards. So you comb out, right? Look at that flyaways because of the fan, I guess. So you comb, and then you use your whole spray to spray, right? And this closure part, I'm going to show you a trick, right? Because of course you want your closure to be as flat as possible, so you use this to flatten it, right? And then you go in, you straighten, right? You straighten, and then you coil just like this. You're coiling towards the left, right? When you're on the right, let's establish that. So you pull gently, and you go back in. Make sure you're holding the remaining hairs just like this, okay? And then you pull, you pull, you pull gently and strategically, because if you when you release it, it's going to be a disaster. So yeah, just like that, and you hold it down for about 30 seconds, of course. So you hold it down, hold it, 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 hold it. Okay. And then you gently release your clamp. Release it gently, just like that. And it's going to stay without, even without pain, because of course this is the front part of the hair. And then you take a section again, you comb, right? You comb out, comb out, comb out, comb out, and then you go in with your whole spray. It's Gravy Baby. Hi, how are you doing? Foxface, hello, how are you doing? He said I'm a nurse. Oh my god. Hair nurse. My husband always call me hair doctor. The hair doesn't even call me. So you comb out just like that, and then you go in. Make sure when you get to the closure area, you're doing this. You're flattening it. You're going to see the results later by the time you're done. You straighten, you use your clamp. Although we straighten the hair, but you still need to use your clamp to straighten. So you're coiling towards the left, of course, just like this, right? Have a good day, lady. Thank you, you too. So pull strategically, pull, 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 and then you go back in again. Always remember to hold this part of the hair so it doesn't, you know, come off. So you pull, especially when you are pulling, you pull and then you go back in, and you strategically release your clamp so that it enters properly, and you hold it down for about 30 seconds, okay? So you hold it down. Hold it down, hold it down, and then gently you release the clamp. Gently, gently. See what I'm doing? Look at my hand. Pay attention to here. And then you see, you release the clamp just like that. Okay? Just like that. And then we continue, we continue. So now, this section, the middle part, right? So you comb out just like that. Comb out just like that. Comb out. And then you spray your whole spray. Remember, always spray from afar, okay? And you comb out, comb out, and you go in with your coiler. Make sure to do this. Remember, you're still on the closure area, and then you put it this way, and you pull. You turn it this way. You go in, and you pull again, and then you come back, pull, and then curl towards the left. Okay, remember we're at the middle. We're also going to curl towards the right, but let's curl towards the left first. And now you're going to go in again, hold here. Make sure to always hold this part, right? Pull, 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 and coil. Okay, strategically pull so that the remaining one to enter inside. Whoosh. This is very hot. Now you release gently. Release, release, release. Now there you have it. Now we're going to call this part. Don't worry, we're going to correct this. So you take a section, you comb out, you comb out, comb it properly. Now you go in with your hood spray just like that. You comb, and then you do this, you straighten just like this, and then now you're coiling towards the left, the right, sorry. Remember, we coiled towards the left. Now you see how it fell off, right? And then we're going to pull. I think something is off, so let's do that again. Okay, I'm subscribing so sick of wasting money on wigs that I don't know how to take care of, so I'm here to learn. Oh, you're welcome, and trust me, you're at the right place. I don't gatekeep. I show you everything you need to know about wig styling. So now you're going to spray, especially wigs I meant. Yeah, I understand, just is it just I understand. So you spray, right? You spray and you comb, and then you go in with your coiler just like this. You pull, right? Now what you're doing is you're straightening the hair regardless of whether you straightened it before or not. Now we're coiling towards the left, and this is right rather, and this is what you do. You take all the strands in, take it in, and then you hold it. Make sure you hold it, because by the time you don't hold it and you release your clamp, you're not going to achieve what you want, because it's going to fall off. Now you go back in, you hold here, you pull, 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 you pull, you pull, and you go back in, and you gently, right, release. Now this is what you should have. I'm going to email all my wigs wearing friend and tell them to subscribe. Thank you so much, Just. I appreciate. Now this is it. Now we're going to comb, regardless of how it's looking, we're going to comb out, and you will see the result. Okay, so just like this, section the hair, right? Section it, you comb out. Always remember to comb to the tangle. Okay, comb out, you spray your holding spray. Make sure, if you're buying any holding spray, make sure you're buying the ultra set holding spray. I'm not, just because I've used this and I'm speaking from experience. So you comb out, you comb out, you're at the front, remember. Let me turn this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. So yeah, and then I'll stand here. So now we've applied our holding spray, we just have to comb it. Comb, 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 and then we'll go in with our coiler, of course. Sorry, we're going with our coiler. You make sure you use it to flatten this area, and then you go in like this. Remember, we're coiling to the right, and then you take all the strands in like this, okay? And then you pull, you pull gently, strategically, and then you go back in again, and then you hold it. Remember, see it. You're going to do this until they all go in. Gently, 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 okay? Gently, and then you go in. Now, if you notice, there are no other um, hairs outside, so you hold on to your clamp for about 30 seconds, okay? Now, if your coiler is very hot, 30 seconds is enough. But if it's not very hot, you have to hold it down till like 1 minute. But I'll advise that you get a better coiler. You can get like the Cloud9 coiler. They are very good. Cloud9 products, basically, they are very good both for professional use or personal use. Matter of fact, you can actually use the ones for personal use as, you know, use it for professional use, just like what I'm using now. So personal use, but you can also serve for professional use. So yeah, just like this. Now we're at the last part, the last section rather, of this hair, which is this front part. Whatever you do, if the front of your hair is not as clean as it should, you're not doing it right. So make sure it's very neat, and make sure you're detangling, you're combing very well. Now you comb, and then remember, what do? We go in with our what? Ultra set moving spray, and then you spray, and you comb. Okay. Now you take this, make sure you do this, and then you go in like this, you pull, right? Let me see, I think it went off. It went off. Let me just wait for it to come back. Very hot. It's not as hot as I want it to be, but we're going to do this. So you straighten it, and then remember you're coiling towards the right. Yeah, you take it just like this, and you pull, you pull, okay? You pull, and you go in again. Do not forget to hold the hair in place. This hair, this tiny one here, hold it. You pull gently until they all enter inside, and you do this. Now that you're here, you're going to strategically pull. Don't pull at once, so hair just like this. Now you hold on for 30 seconds max. I might not be holding it up to 30 seconds because, of course, I want to, not like I'm in a hurry, but it's not like I'm making use of the hair anytime soon. This is just for experiment purpose, show you guys. Okay, now, okay. Whoosh, this is hot, like it's very, very hot. Now, that is it. So now that we're done, this is the most important part of all this that we've done. So let's just take out the clip, the hair clips from the hair, the ones that was clipped down. Let's take out the clip, take out the clip, and I'm going to show you the type of comb. Look at that. I'm going to show you guys the kind of comb that you use to comb out your bouncy hairs. Okay, just like that, just like that. Okay, look at it. So I think I still have more. Okay, so now I'm going to get the comb, and I'll show you the type of comb that you need to comb this out. Yeah, I'm back. So this is the comb that you need. Look at it. It's a white tooth comb that you need to comb your hair. And I'm going to show you exactly how you need to hold your comb while combing. Baby, could you please remove the bit? Thank you. So I'm going to show you how to hold it. Now, first of all, you have to spray this, right? This is your whole spray. Spray it on the comb generously, okay? Spray it a bit on the hair, right? Now, focus on how I do this. Now, you do this just like this, okay? Just like this, okay? Look at that, just like this. I don't know why it keeps going down. Let me take it up. So just like that, just like that. It's going to keep coming back to the front, but just continue like this, okay? Just like this. Now, this other part, you're going to comb it as well, like this, to the back. So you comb from front to back, from front to back, just like that. Hi, Falling Green. Maria, hi, thank you for joining. So you comb it like this. When you comb, you see it's going to fall back to the face, okay? Comb it like this. I'm going to show you how to lift your closure if you want to lift it at home. Let me get my hot iron first. We're still styling, okay? So stay with me. So we're going to be using this hot comb to lift the edges. If you're familiar with hairs and if you've seen, I'm sure that you must have seen a lot of people wear hairs and they wear it in a certain type of way. Like everybody has how they wear their wig and how they like it. Okay, so this is what this one is giving. Look at that. Now we can go ahead and use our tail comb, spray it in our tail comb and do this, right? Just like that. Hold on, it's coming out nice. Okay, so you do this with your tail comb, just like this, just like this. Now you spray again, right? And you do this. Right? Just like that. And it's all smooth. Do not be scared to come out. Now look at this. Tell me you don't like what you're seeing. Look at that bounce. I think we need to curl this one more time.
Get your chocolate man hands off of me. So we didn't make it to patrol today. Skylar. Oh my god. You guys are terrorists. What do we do with it?
So just like that. Okay. So now um
No, what? Let me go.
so now that that is out of the way, this is what it looks like, right? So we're going to lift this part of the hair, right? I promise to show you guys. So let me show you how to lift that. First of all, you need to apply your whole. Okay, let's do this first. We'll first of all lift the hair and then we'll spray our whole spray to keep it firm. Is that okay? Okay. Mind you, I'm going to try this hair on, so stay with me if you want to see the finished look. I'm going to be trying it on to show you guys the after look. I know that it looks nice on my mannequin right now, but look at it. Let me raise it up. This is what it looks like currently. Thank you. This is what it looks like, right? So I'm going to wear it so you see what it looks like on me. So let's lift the edges first of all using our, you know, our hot comb. It's yet to be hot, so I'm still waiting for it to get hot. So this is what we're supposed to do. Just like this. You raise it and then you do this. You do this. Okay. You do this. Hold it and you leave it. So you see? Did you see that? Do this, hold it, and you leave it. Raise it like this, hold it, and you leave it. Okay? Now, see the clear difference. You're going to do this, please. Like this. Hold on, you release. Take it up, you hold on, and you release, right? Now we're going to do the other part. You take it up like this, you hold on, and you release. Hold on, and you release. Now, yeah. So let's apply our holding spray. It's going to come out nice. Forget the fact that it might look tacky right now. Okay, so let's apply our whole spray. Look at it. Yeah. So you apply your holding spray to keep it in place and you go in again. Guys, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Thank you. So
biological weapon in a non-controlled environment is dangerous enough. Transporting it without the necessary precautions. Let's talk it. I'll give it. I'll take it. How fragile is this? Very, very fragile. It could kill every superhero on Earth. There's also a non-0% chance it can wipe out every human on Earth. Just no trouble. Thank you so much.
okay guys, this is the final look of the hair. Done the lifting. This is how it looks like. So I'm going to be wearing it. So let's go. Let me wait. Uzoma, I'm fine. So guys, this is how it looks. Oh, you're welcome, Uzoma. Thank you. Hope you subscribed. So guys, this is what we have. So, ta-da! Woo. So we've come to the end of today's stream, and if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I always come here same time to stream. So if you have any question about wig revamp, please do well to ask me in the comments. So I styled this hair. Now this is what I was trying to achieve when I told you guys about the lift, right? Thank you, Beverly. Thank you. Now this is it. See that lift? See this? This is a coily hair I styled on my stream yesterday. If you've not seen the video, I did like a detailed video on it. From the edges, I did one for the edges. I did another one for the what's it called? The styling of the curls itself, and it's on my channel. So if you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. Thank you guys. So this is how the hair looks like. This is the coil that we achieved yesterday. Mind you, this was done in less than 24 hours. Both the sunning and everything was in less than 24 hours. So yeah, if you have any questions, please do well to ask me in the comments. Beverly, you don't have any question? Now look at that. So we're done. We're done. And it was actually nice having you guys here. And I hope to see you guys same time tomorrow. And I love you. Do well to subscribe to my channel, guys. If you've not subscribed, subscribe so you don't miss out. I don't gatekeep. I show you all the products that I use. I show you all the products that I use, and I show you how to apply them, and I answer all your questions. No restriction except it's personal. I'll not be answering that, okay? I just subscribe to your channel. Oh, thank you so much, Beverly. Everybody subscribe. Beverly, I've just subscribed and like the stream. Do not forget to like, double tap on your screen. Thank you so much. So I'm going to just clear up while I wait for your questions. So if you have any questions, do well to ask me in the comments and I'll be replying you. I answer all questions except it's too personal. In fact, except it's personal, I will not answer. But if you have any question that has to do with hair, wig revamp, styling, wigging, sales of hair, anything at all. If you also want to send in your hairs for revamp, we're available. Just send us an email. My email is on my bio. And what else? Yeah, my Instagram handle is revamp by Glocks. Let me show you guys. So this is my Instagram name, revamp by Glocks. Ijoma, Uzoma. I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you so much, Ujoma. You're welcome. Thank you. I would also love to see you tomorrow, maybe earlier. So please double tap on your screen and like the stream. Thank you. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm not asking for too much, am I? I'm giving you free tutorials. I don't gatekeep. The least you could do for me is go to my Instagram handle and like, and by the way, and subscribe. And by the way, you're going to see some of my jobs on my Instagram page, and my face is literally on my Instagram page. I think I have about 155. So please help me grow my Instagram account. I would really love that. Thank you. And what else do I want to say? Yes, this shirt was made by my husband. So if you bring jobs, bring jobs, bring jobs, give us work, I beg. So give us work. The MOQ starts from 10 pieces. Don't come and say you want one pieces. Five, maybe five you can manage. I'll talk to him. If you're coming from me, just say you're coming from Revamp by Gloves. You can send me an email as well. I'll also give you the number to chat him up. Yeah, that being said, what else? Whatever branding item at all, we'll handle it. What else? Yeah, that's basically it. So, and if you also have a brand that you don't know, you see me coming here and I'm all vocal and I speak out and I, wear my shirt and all that. I don't like I'm not doing this by myself. Like it didn't happen overnight. I had like a lot of training and all, and there are a lot of things that I learned during my process. It took me years to learn, and these things are things that I don't mind teaching you in less than 1 day or 2 days. But I'm also taking training. Yes, if you want to learn personally with me, I'm digressing, yeah. Sorry. If you want to learn with me personally, just send training to my email and I'll send you a number to um you know a WhatsApp number, and it's strictly what's it called, online training, and I'll hold your hands through it. Everything, I don't gatekeep. Imagine me not gatekeeping here. Imagine what you would get the minute you know the minute you are, what's it called, the minute you want to train with me. Okay, so I take you step by step on everything: wigs, everything hairs, everything and anything you want to know about hairs: short hairs, long hair, coily hairs, bone straight, anything at all, how to maintain them. I teach ventilation, um I teach wig revamp. I show you products that you need to use to revamp your hairs. I saw a video online. I think it was my husband that showed me that video, when one lady tried to revamp her hair by herself and it turned into a disaster. When they say give it to a hairstylist, you people think that we just want to eat your money. We are good at these things and it doesn't take much time. Just pay us and we'll do it for you. And if you feel like you're not satisfied, you also complain and we'll fix it, right? So, and I, for one, I send out videos to my clients before I send the hair to them. So immediately I finish working, I'll send you a video showing you how your hair look like. And if you feel like you don't like anything, you express your displeasure. You tell me what and what you don't like, and I'll fix it immediately before sending the hair back to you. And I've gotten a lot of compliments from clients that will say, "Oh, my I love my hair so much." In as much as I've gotten a lot of good compliments, I've also gotten a lot of good reviews. I've also gotten a lot of baby, please, can you reduce it a bit? Baby. In as much as I've gotten a lot of good and amazing reviews, encouraging reviews, I've also gotten some bad reviews, but not all bad reviews are entirely bad. Some will help you level up, some will help you, fix yourself in areas that you need fixing, and some would, it's just experience. So as you go, even as professionals, we experience these things every time. Okay, so that's basically it. You might finish doing a neat job, and when the client says this is not what they want, it's not what they want, you have to change it. We have to do it properly, right? So, plus, that being said, what was I saying? I'll teach you all these things. I'll teach you the business angle of it. I'll teach you everything basically for just small fees. Okay, not for free. So you don't come into my DM and you're telling me I promise I was going to. The one I'm showing you here, is it not free? I'm showing you for free. You ask me questions and I'll reply you. So send me an email at revamp by gloss, or send me um an Instagram message at revamp by gloss. Revamp, REVAMP, and Glocks on Instagram. Tell me if you're coming from my YouTube. Tell me you're coming from my YouTube, and I would attend to you personally. And what else? I think that's basically it. So, guys, that being said, I'm assuming that none of you has any question for me, right? I am good to go. Should I go? Can I go? Can I leave? Or people just want to be seeing my face? Because I'm actually done with what I'm doing. I'm done. Look at that edges. Look at that. You two can do this. It's not, you two can do this. I'm not performing any magic. Whatever it is I'm doing, you're seeing it here. So it's not any magic, right? So yeah, that's that. So let me clear up. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment. Popo, you awake? Hey mama, hey mama, Queenie. Now you won't sleep back. Let me go and make up. Don't come, don't go to my this thing. No. Pum 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 pum. Holy is His name, hallelujah. That Lord has done no better. I'm coming now. Let me make your food. Hold on, let me clear this place. Mama, drink pap. Hmm? Let me pack my tools. Let me put water for your pack, okay? Mm. Tiki, 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 tiki. Don't fall down, yeah? Mama, mama. So, guys, we've come to the end of today's stream. See you guys next time. See you guys tomorrow. What's this time? Bye bye. Yeah, I always do this. Let me not forget. Let me not forget.